Who has a better name in college football than the one and only Storm Duck? Not only does Duck have a cool name, but he is also a very talented player and will likely make it to the NFL in some capacity at some point. But who is the man behind the name, and how on earth did this all come to be? Today I am joined by Cole Adams to tell his story.
Hi there, I'm Cole, and I'm here to bring you guys a video about the Quack Attack himself and his football history. Subscribe, like, share the video, and don't forget to stay till the end. Now, let's get into Storm Duck. Now, how did he get this name? That's the million-dollar question. Well, his mother, Phyllis Duck, loved soap operas. When she was in her 20s, one of her favorites was The Bold and the Beautiful. One of the show's main characters was Storm Logan. Duck said that she was fascinated by the name. Storm is a great name, guys. And she said, quote, "If I ever have a son, I'm going to name him Storm." And it was as simple as that when her baby boy was named Storm Duck. Now this happened 13 years later after she saw this, when she got married, was pregnant with her second child, who was a boy, and when she told her husband that she wanted to name her son Storm. Her husband Todd Duck was not immediately on board. He said, quote, "Why don't we name him Chandler Storm Duck?" And she said, nope, Storm Chandler Duck will be the name, because she liked the name Storm. And so when her son was born on December 15th of 2000, they named him Storm Chandler Duck. The Duck family lived in Greenville, South Carolina for the first 7 years of Storm's life before moving to Spartanburg, South Carolina. When Storm told people his name, they were always shocked. Duck made the varsity football team when he was a sophomore, and he also ran track. That year at Bowling Springs High School, he made it to the 5A South Carolina State Championship game, and Duck was the starting cornerback. Boiling Springs would not have gotten to the state final if it had not been for Duck. In the state playoff semifinal game, Boiling Springs was playing rival Spartanburg High School. In overtime, Duck intercepted a pass to prevent Spartanburg from scoring the game-winning touchdown. And then in double OT, he broke up the 2-point conversion attempt that would have put Spartanburg up by 1 point, and instead, Boiling Springs won. All thanks to Storm Duck, the legend. Duck was a 3-star prospect at high school though, and he was ranked 116 out of the best corners in the class of 2019, and he had offers from North Carolina, Appalachian State, Army, and Campbell and Charleston Southern. He decided to go to UNC because he felt like he belonged there. That's why when former UNC coach Larry Fedora was fired, the other coaches came calling, and he never wavered his commitment. He said, who wouldn't want to play here? And that's how he felt about it. Duck enrolled at UNC in January as an early enrollee, and multiple media outlets, including Sports Illustrated, named him to their all-name team. Storm Duck is easily one of the best names in college football history. And now, Sky is going to tell you about his time at North Carolina.
Going into North Carolina, he wasn't exactly supposed to play a lot, but it would change pretty quickly. He'd make his first career start of the season against number 1 Clemson, and he actually had a pretty good game. He had 6 tackles, but North Carolina would lose 21-20, as the Tar Heels famously went for 2 to try to beat Clemson. They held Clemson to their fewest yards and fewest points since the 2017 season, and he played a big part in that. As I said earlier, he had 6 tackles, and he found out earlier that week that he would get the start against Clemson. He continued to be a good player, and he would later have his best game of the year against Virginia with 7 tackles. He finished the 2019 season with 37 tackles, 28 of which were solo, and 1 interception for 20 yards. He was one of the better young defensive players in the conference, and he was expected to have a big 2020 campaign. He made 4 tackles in their first game against Syracuse, but he would get injured. He has missed every game since, and it doesn't look like he's honestly going to return this season. It's sad to see that the Quack Attacks had to take a break this year. He'll be back next year, and he'll be better than ever. He's one of the best names in college football, and I really do hope to see him succeed. I don't even know why we made today's video. Let Cole and I know what your favorite name in college football is, and give the video a like if you like this kind of video. Again, we have no idea why we decided to make this, but if you liked it, give us a comment and give it a like, share it with your friends, suggest a future video topic, and check out all my other collabs with Cole. I hope to see you guys again soon, but until next time, peace.